So many times we're going through our issues and we question God and we say, God, why me? And yesterday, right, God answered Job when Job questioned him. Morning, people. How are you guys doing? Hopefully each and every one of you are doing well and you're still standing as Babylon is fallen. By the way, my name is Sasha and this is Life According to Sasha, and me and you and my followers, we're on a journey called LED, because basically I threw up my hands in the air and I asked God to just lead me to wherever he wants me to go. So we don't know where God's taking us, but every day I ask him to lead me to read the scripture. And yesterday, because I was in church yesterday, I didn't make a message, but yesterday I was led to read Job chapter 40 to 42, where God was answering Job when Job basically was, he was afflicted and he wanted to know why. And God basically asked him, where were you when I was making and building and doing these things? Where were you when I made the beast, the Leviathan, that I am the only one who can control? God was saying to Job, I am so big. I am the one who bring down pride, and he even called the Leviathan the king of pride, the king of all the children of pride. God was saying to Job, I am so big. Where were you when I set the foundations of the earth? See, a lot of people do not understand that God have a master plan. And whatever and however God's plan must be executed, it will happen. Listen, Satan couldn't touch Job's life unless God allowed it. And now we get to read the story about Job and about the fact that everything was taken from him, but yet still he kept his relationship with God, to the point where even his friends were telling him to curse God and die. But then at the end, God said to the same very friends, do not even come and pray to me. Go talk to your friend Job. His prayer is the only prayer I will answer. Because Job was so sincere in his relationship. Even though he was questioning God, he was sincere. And this shows you God respects sincerity. God respects honesty. God respects integrity. Because a lot of people, they think they know God, but yet still they don't know nothing about God. Because God is so big, and because our mind, and we keep forgetting the scripture that says his ways are higher than our ways, or his thought is higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways, and his thoughts are bigger than our thoughts. We cannot imagine this. If you should heaven is a real place. The throne of God is a real place. The 24 elders, it's a real place. And God manages heaven and God manages earth. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, they that dwelleth in it. The cattle upon 1,000 hills, it belongs to God. Heaven belongs to God. Earth belongs to God. Anything under the earth belongs to God. It all belongs to God. And this is why I always say, if you want to know what is real in this life, God is real. Everything else you want to say is conspiracy theory, blah, 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 blah. Somebody created it all, and that's God. And that's why we serve God, in spite of our afflictions. Like Job was afflicted. Because in the end, what did Job say? When God finished dealing with him, he said, I know that thou canst do everything, and that no thought can be withholden from thee. Who is he that hideth counsel without knowledge? Therefore I have uttered that I understood not, things too wonderful for me which I knew not. No matter how much you think you are saved, sanctified, and holy, and that you're touching the hem of the garment of Jesus Christ, just know that God is a big God. There are things about God that you will never know. There are things about God you will never understand. But it's not for you to understand those things. It's for you to serve the master of the greatest plan. It's for you to give your heart, because that's where God is after. Don't worry about all the things, and because men created an identity around God. But God is a big God. And your little ways is nothing the ways of God. It's higher, because everything was created in order and with a reason and a purpose. And God's purpose must be done. God's will must be done. Always remember, even if you think nothing is real, God is real, and He owns all things. Have a blessed day.